Hey guys, and we're back with the Nagas.
And to start things off, we have the Viper.
This monster can change the color of its body to blend in with its surroundings. Out of all the monsters, this one's the best hunter. That's interesting. Why could it change its color?
He's a chameleon?
But, see, that's a misnomer, isn't it? Chameleons can change color, but it's based on emotion, not camouflaged, correct?
That's true. They do it to communicate, not to camouflage.
Yeah. Because they go black when they're angry, I do know that. Oh, let's...
You know what it could... Is he sub-dino?
Zoom.
Or Zoom, yeah, not Dino. Right, they don't have dinos anymore. I was gonna say, that could be like a reference back to the idea that, what was it, that raptors are able to camouflage themselves?
I didn't know that.
Well, I don't know if
Wait,
that's true or not.
What kind of raptor? Like hawk or like dinosaur?
Dinosaur.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I
don't think I've ever seen a falcon come down and change colors.
Well, you wouldn't, that's the point. Then we have the Naga.
The feisty blood that runs through its veins is always looking for a battle, and it'll do absolutely anything to win. It looks like it looks like a battle cyborg. Hold on a second. So, Asperger's kicking in. The feisty blood that runs through its veins is always looking for a battle, and it'll do anything to win. Is that his blood that's feisty and willing to win, or his body? I'm confused here.
I think it's the blood.
So his blood is really feisty.
Yep.
So if you cut him, does it just come like jumping out of him and start attacking the other person?
It's looking for a fight.
Trying really hard to work on my communication skills, and this game isn't helping me.
The Jungler.
Ooh, the Jungler evolved from an insect-eating flower. Now this monster tries to eat absolutely everything it sees, so be careful when you raise it. The Venus flytrap? Those things are pretty cool, actually.
The Cedo.
The Cedo is a strong, fast machine. It's programmed to know all of the Naga's maneuvers, but that program is broken, so you'll have to start from scratch. Was it broken? Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't make much sense.
That doesn't make much sense, but I think he's kind of cool. I don't know why you'd want to make a robotic Naga. It seems kind of odd. But whatever.
The Hacktac.
The Hacktac, sorry. Hacktac or Hacktac, I don't know, has the Naga's temperament and Ripper's aloofness. It can see into its opponent's soul. It's hard to raise, but it can be a reliable partner. Now these Naga are actually pretty good. Because while they do lose a little bit of power, they gain quite a bit of skill and speed. I have raised one. It's actually the only Naga I think I've ever raised in Monster Rancher 4. I really like how they did it.
I'm pretty sure I raised one in my Monster Rancher and had a lot of fun with him.
Yeah, they're really good. Yeah, see how well balanced he is. Unfortunately, the one in the book here has a lot of intelligence, which is kind of odd. But...
Cyclops.
Legend says that if you look at the Cyclops... Sorry. Legend says that if the Cyclops look at you with its one eye, you'll turn to stone. Then you give it a wide berth. Raise one to find out if the legend is true.
Wow.
Look at it!
And suddenly our viewership has plummeted.
Yeah. Nobody's commenting on my video, I wonder why.
Rosio Cobra.
Ooh, the Rosio Cobra, which has a space in down here, usually has soft velvety skin, but the dry area it lives in makes it rough. That's why this monster spends the whole day just caring for its skin. You know, I'm not generally a fan of sub-mochis, but I think they did a really good job here.
It actually did come out pretty well.
Yeah, I liked how they used the backing there to kind of make it look like a cobra. Never had one, actually. Stats don't look too bad. Oh my goodness gracious! What the heck? It's the Walrus! It's the Walrus Naga! It wandered in aimlessly from the west. It's really popular with kids, but adults are puzzled by its looks and the odd way it's always saying, "Oh dear." Does it talk?
Is that a reference to something?
I have no idea. Viewers, do you guys know? Yep, that's all I gotta say about that.
Yeah. The Blubster.
A vicious monster with scorpion poison... Wait. Vicious monster with A vicious monster with scorpion poison strong enough to lay even the great Baku low. Its powerful scorpion claws can make a can opener necessary. Its powerful scorpion claws make a can opener unnecessary. Okay, yes, I can read. We all know this by now. Wait a minute, this looks familiar. Was there a Naga in 2 that was part Arrowhead?
You know, I really should have kept that wiki open from the last
No,
video.
I guess it's more of a rhetorical question, because maybe that's why it seems familiar, because arrowheads were giant, stupid lobsters. I really didn't like arrowheads. Why is it a blobster? He's not very blobby. See, I would think part Gaboo or something if he was all blobby. Didn't need to do that. I meant to do this and then turn around. Huh. Anyways. So, I'm gonna go ahead and do the Jokers in this one just because there's so few Jokers. There's no point in making its own video. So, the Joker.
Some breeders think this creature is too brutal to be categorized as an ordinary monster, looking like the god of death itself. Its scythe seeks out blood.
I know a lot of people really like the Joker. I had friends growing up, like, one of my friends, that's all he had were Jokers and sub-Jokers of everything. And I was like, ugh. You know, they're cool and not. I don't know. I don't really feel like they fit into the Monster Rancher world, but then again, what really does? The Gars?
Some of its parts are transparent, made of a gas-like substance. That's why it's so good at evading. Born of a young boy's dreams, nobody knows what it really is.
Look at its speed!
Sheesh.
When you said that, I looked up and I was like, oh my gosh.
For a base
Wow.
monster, that's kind of insane.
Yeah, that is kind of insane. I don't really know what to say about it. There's nothing there. It's like a Joker golly. Yeah, actually, I think that's the end of the Jokers, yeah. So, were you looking something up?
Yeah, but as before, I'm not going to get to it before the end of this time period.
Okay, so anyways, we'll see you guys next time when we get to the Color Pandoras or whatever they're called. So, bye for now.
Bye, guys!